Alright guys, we are back at Hersheypark for my last trip of the summer before Dark Night starts. So yeah, just gonna get a bunch of rides on all my favorite coasters here. Skyrush, Candemonium, Wildcat's Revenge. So yeah, hopefully it's a quiet day, being as it's one of the last days of the year for, you know, the normal summer hours. All right, we're in. Time to go ride some coasters. Might start with Candemonium here. All right, first ride of the day. Candemonium, Park's B&M Dive Coaster. Wow, there's no line, baby, let's go.
Hersheypark app. For ride wait times and availability, a GPS map shows and dining information, and more. It's free and available for Apple and Android devices. In an effort to create a more convenient guest experience, Hersheypark is cashless. All major credit cards, Hersheypark gift cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay are accepted. If you only have cash, please visit one of our cash-to-card kiosks.
Alright, just got 2 rides on Candemonium. Honestly, I think this ride's a bit underrated in my opinion. Like, I put it up there with, like, I wouldn't say it's like the best B&M Hyper, but it's definitely up there with rides like Raging Bull and Diamondback at Kings Island, honestly. I would put this up there with those. All right, time for Skyrush. Just got off Skyrush. It's running pretty well actually. It's a little chilly today, but it's actually running pretty fast. I would say the airtime is definitely a lot stronger than it was earlier in the season. But I'd still say the new restraints are not like as extreme as the old restraints, but it's still a phenomenal ride. All right, I think now I'm gonna go ride Great Bear. Unfortunately, because of the construction on the S&S Scream and Swing, all those pathways down in the hollow are closed. Here's an ad for it. But yeah, they're all closed, so this is the only way to get to Great Bear. Looks like only one of the towers is open today, the main. All right, done a bunch of re-rides. Probably gonna go ride Wildcat's Revenge one more time, and then I'm gonna head out. All right, Great Bear, the Park's B&M invert. One of my least favorite inverts, but I always gotta give this a ride. It's not that bad, it's just, I don't know. I like a lot of the other ones better. Alright, just got 2 more rides on Great Bear. I'm getting a lot of things in twos today so far. 2 rides on Candemonium, Skyrush, and Great Bear now. Yeah, I mean, my opinion's still staying on it. It's a fun ride, but it's nothing like crazy compared to all the other inverts. But obviously it's still really fun to ride. Alright, gonna start heading over to Storm Runner. Not sure how many trains they're running right now, because usually around this time of year they start going down to 1 train off, so we'll go see how the line's looking. Fairly quiet day so far, but you know, if this thing's on 1 train, it gets a pretty long line, so. A lot of ads for the new Scream and Swing. Tallest in the world, very excited. I love these rides. Oh, I love these paths that go right under Storm Runner. Alright, well it looks like it's running 2 trains, because that was a pretty quick dispatch. Hopefully that's good news. About to ride Jolly Rancher Remix. Storm Runner was running really well. I really thought that was running better than it was earlier in the season. If I recommend for riding in the front 2 rows, you get some insane ejector. Just got off Jolly Rancher Remix. I still think that's probably the best Vekoma boomerang I've ever done. It's got the vest restraints, the smooth brakes, and all the theming and audio on ride. Alright, next up, gonna do Fahrenheit before this gets too long of a line. Very low capacity ride, so gotta get this in early. All right, just got off Fahrenheit. I think this ride is fairly underrated, to be honest. It has a lot of good airtime, and it's pretty forceful in some areas. The issue is the capacity. Like, it's a very quiet day. Everything's been a walk on Fahrenheit. I waited about 30 minutes for. So, definitely something you need to do early, but definitely don't miss this because it's a great ride. If I had to really nitpick Fahrenheit, it would be that it's a bit rattly towards the Cobra roll, but other than that, it's very smooth. All right, time for Wildcat's Revenge. Always exciting to get back on one of my top 5 roller coasters. Alright, got off Wildcat's Revenge. Running as good as always. That thing is filled with airtime and laterals, man. Such a good coaster. Alright, they're getting a lot of the haunted mazes pretty much finished up for this weekend. This is a fairly new haunt. They only started this about like 2 years ago. But for a new haunt, it is very good, I would say. They only have about 5 mazes, but they had to start off small, and then over time they're gonna add more. They added one last year, so definitely recommend coming for Halloween. But now it's time for Lightning Racer, dueling GCI. All right, just got off Lightning Racer. Definitely a very fun ride. I'd say it's more family thrill and one of my weaker GCIs, but the racing aspect of it is awesome, and it's just an overall fun attraction. All right, gonna start heading back up towards the front of the park and do some of the rides I haven't done yet. And then after that, pretty much just gonna get re-rides and wrap it up. Wow, even on days where it's practically like dead here, Comet still has an insane line. Very popular here. Alright, gonna take a nice little stroll down the Skyrush path down here. Usually very empty, so it's a nice place to just kind of chill out. Alright, just got a few more rides on Pandemonium. Yeah, if you come down here around 2 or 3, the line like clears out pretty much to a station wait. Alright, done a bunch of re-rides, probably gonna go ride Wildcat's Revenge one more time, and then I'm gonna head out. Wow, dude, that thing is hauling right now. So the airtime is just so strong, and the wave turn over here, the last wave turn is ridiculous. Alright, so that's pretty much gonna do it for this vlog. Finished it out with 2 more rides on Skyrush in the back row. Today was a pretty awesome day. I got 6 rides on Pandemonium, 5 on Skyrush, 4 on Storm Runner, and then 2 on pretty much everything else other than Fahrenheit. And the only coasters I didn't get to ride today were Comet and like Laugh Track. So yeah, today was a pretty awesome day. I highly recommend coming to Hershey. In the morning, I would say, it's the weekend after Labor Day, right? It's kind of the buffer period in between the summer season and dark nights. And yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize the park's open, or people are just busy. So yeah, it was a very dead day today. So thank you for watching. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And thank you for watching this video.
If you'd like to support the channel even more, become a member and receive numerous benefits, such as watching all my videos the day before they release, access to my monthly top 25 coaster list, member shoutouts, and more. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.